Alright. Muted right now.
Is this the first time they playing each other?
This year, bring Oakland. I'm going to bring
Yeah, she's pretty up the site. Yeah.
All right. All right, here y'all go. Go.
All right, ready?
What's your name?
Megan LaRue.
All right, man. Welcome to Big Things Kentucky, live from the farm. I'm Coach Bute, my guy Ozar Mitchell, Coach Truck over at Man the Camera. We got this Megan LaRue, cheerleading coach for Paul Lawrence Dunbar. We also got our guy, friend of the program, Lavelle Martin from Martin Media. We're going to start with Miss LaRue. Miss LaRue, now you got ties to both programs, but you're a defender hard, I know. I know you're defending hard. What are you thinking what are you thinking about the atmosphere out here?
It's a great day for football. That's for sure. That's for sure. Walking in here, I saw a lot of Bryan Station fans waiting in the car. I guess they're going to make an entrance. So I'm excited to see. This is my first time seeing the Douglas and Bryan Station game. So I'm excited to see the rivalry. I'm excited to see the fans. And like I said, it's a beautiful day for football. So.
Well, we got Lavelle Martin, whose son is Lavelle Martin Jr., who's a center on Douglas's football team. Lavelle, it's a beautiful day out here. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a nice day out here. We got big rivalry games. What do you expect to see today?
That's Lavelle Martin III.
Okay.
And what I expect to see out here is a great game of football. I mean, you have arguably the two best teams in Lexington, arguably the state as well. The most disciplined team is going to win. Who's going to take care of that? The penalties. Who's going to clean up the penalties? Who's going to execute on the special teams? That's what you need to watch for in this game. Every year, I think Bryan Station has the better athletes in the city, but are they going to stay disciplined?
Right.
Douglas has shot themselves in the foot week in and week out with penalties, with miscues here and there. Playing Douglas football, Douglas should win, I say by 21.
Ooh. Okay.
Who you like at this game?
Like I said, this is my first time seeing both teams play. So I don't necessarily have a favorite, but I would say I want it to be a competitive game. So hopefully it can be within like a field goal or a touchdown. That's what I'm looking for.
You got to give me a team now. Come on.
I'm gonna go with Bryan Station.
That's all. That's all.
You guys said they haven't won yet, so I'm gonna go with Bryan Station.
She went outside the box a little bit.
That's all right. That's all right.
Now,
I like her pick. I'm not mad at her pick. I mean, Bryan Station's a great team.
yes, definitely.
Coach Hawkins has turned that program around. I mean, they're playing good football right now, and they're coming into a groove just like Douglas is. So it's going to be a good game.
Now, I know you've been able to catch every Douglas game. I know you're a fan of Bryan Station too. Like I said, you support all the kids in the city, take pictures for them and stuff. But I gotta ask, is it gonna come down to, I agree with you on penalty, the quarterback play too? I think both quarterbacks has got to struggle a little bit off and on doing this year. Is the quarterback gonna be a factor as well?
I don't think. I would give Douglas the edge on the quarterback. Our quarterback will pull the ball down and run a little bit more than theirs. And I give our offensive line a slight edge over their defensive line. But again, you gotta go out and execute those plays. Coaches can't just host the game. They coached all week. You gotta go out and execute now and show what you learned all week. Have you watched film? Are you prepared to play this game?
Yeah, football is a game of adjustment, and we'd like to see both teams kind of adjust during the game, how they're going to, you know what I'm saying, how is Douglas going to adjust to trying to stop Jaws, how is Bryan Station going to try to adjust to stop all the athletes that Douglas has. So I think that's what it's going to be, a game of adjustments.
Now, Megan, one thing about Douglas, they get back one of their biggest players and Talbot, who's been out, Talbot, correct? He's been out all year with an ACL injury. And he's back. He was definitely the difference last year's game. He probably single-handedly got Brian Douglas to win by scoring a touchdown late in the second half, late in the second quarter, and then come out scoring in the third quarter. So it is athletes out there.
So are y'all anticipating this to be a high-scoring game, like high-level offense, or you think it's going to be low-scoring with heavy on the defense side?
I'm thinking Brian Slayton is going to try to basically ball control the game with a running game to try to keep Douglas off the field with our high-powered offense. So I'm assuming that Brian Slayton is going to try to keep it as low-scoring as possible.
And one thing about it, Brian Station, as Lavelle mentioned, Brian, the edge can't go to Douglas as far as quarterback. Brian Station cannot get behind because Brian Station's strong suit is running the ball.
Okay.
If you get behind too much, you can't run to catch up.
Lavelle, do you expect this to be a high-scoring game or kind of low-scoring?
I think this is going to be a high-scoring game just because of who's playing. At any point of any game of this game, a team can score on one play. And then there's going to be a dogfight. I don't think holding the ball, I think, is going to be a mistake for the defenders. I would think. But, what do I know? I'm behind the camera. I ain't coaching no more.
Yeah.
I think we hung those hats up, but we'll see.
All right. Well, Miss Megan, thank you very much. Good to meet you. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, no problem. Happy to be here.
Thanks for joining us. Always.
All right, man. Thank you for coming out, man. Keep doing big things with your family work, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you for making Ozone look good over here.
Hey.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Anytime.
All right.
Hey, their helmets look nice.
Hey, I like the black uniforms. Sound good? It's worse.
I'm going to roll up to 11:30. Still Jay, come on here.
All right, bet.
Check. A little better. Check. It's a little better. A little better. That music is killing us, though.
Yeah. That's the Douglas. So, Coach, man, what can you expect from this Bryan Station team, man? What can we expect?
I don't know. So, obviously, nobody in the city beat those. Nobody in the city's ever beat those. I don't know how many games it is.
Was it 36 and 0?
36 in the city, I believe, yeah.
You know, I just know how high. What better time than now? I think I love Jaws. That's my guy. I love Jaws. I love JD. I think maybe they can make something happen today. I expect my boy Keon to make some plays. And, you know, we got a lot of basketball guys on the field.
Yeah.
This year we got Monte Ashford, who my son predicted to have a big game, and several other guys out there.
Tay Adams is out there too, ain't he?
What'd you say?
Tay Adams.
Tay Adams is out there. Got my boy Brumley Fawn, who's waiting for basketball season. My boy Fawn.
Yeah, for fun play this summer.
We got a few of them at the Chris Gerson.
Yeah.
At the state championship, they called his name out all day long. Like all day long. And then that night, they lose the state championship. I get home, and Chris Gerson texts me, "What time's basketball practice tomorrow?" I said, "Take some time off, dog."
Kids are ready to get after it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Both sides. I love it.
I love that relationship you got between the basketball and football programs that work with one another. I love that.
Yeah,
a lot of schools don't have that.
If you look at our basketball games, I mean, we sold out like 5 games, but if you look at the stands, half of them are football players.
Yeah.
They come out and support. That's why we support them too.
So, Coach, well, we know you've seen a lot of Bryan Station football games this year. What seems to be their Achilles heels at times? What seems to give them problems from being the best that they can possibly be?
I think you got to avoid penalties, turnovers. You know, just like in any sport, that's what's going to kill you. The mental mistake. You just can't beat yourself. I think and they play the tough schedule just like Douglas. Most of these teams are battle tested. But I think you just can't kill yourself, especially against Douglas. You got to really play as close to perfect, clean game.
Then Coach, after this, basketball season is fastly approaching. What can we expect this very talented and still young Bryan Station basketball team?
Yeah, I think I was just talking to one of the Douglas assistant coaches. I was with Gerard last night, who's over here coaching now, and the district is loaded, man. The district's loaded. I mean, if you look at the top, I think the top like 5 teams in the region, it's Straight Crossing and then our district.
Yeah.
I mean, Catholic should be in there too. Don't get me wrong, but Our team, we got, they're in the best shape of their lives. They've been grinding. Obviously, we had a great summer. The only two things we lost to was Great Crossing. We got Amari by 3, I think. And then we lost Mel over there in that college segment. I mean, we got no excuses. We don't think we're young anymore, Coach.
You have a lot of experience coming back. Everybody knows about Mari Owens. Who else? I know it's still football season, but we just had basketball tryouts. Who else do you expect to step up and be a bigger influence on your team than they were last year?
I mean, we're so deep. That's the thing about Station. Coach Ligon wants to play 100 guys, always. But I tell you, the one I got to mention, Rashad Faulkner has totally transformed his body. This man has dropped probably 20 pounds. All he eats is lean meat. He's eating chicken and salmon and broccoli. And it's great. He's so unselfish the way he is transformed his body. He's not doing it just for him. He's doing it for the team. Right. And just to watch him, he could always shoot it, but now doing everything he can do, it's going to be fun.
Okay, Coach. Now it's prediction time. Who you going with today, man?
I got to roll with the defenders. We're going to pull the upset. We're going to go.
My guy.
Hold up. He said my guy, but ask him who he going to take.
I don't want to. He's going to go defenders by a score of 21-14.
Oh, a low-scoring game. Hey, man, we appreciate you coming on with us, man. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I'm snatching cheese and burning dead.
All right, man. Holla at you later.
Y'all on now. Y'all gonna get the real best. All right. Okay.
24, you know,
All right. Yeah, can I have you sit right here?
Check his hand, Coach.
Yeah, right here.
You gotta go fast.
Okay, yeah, we got you. Hold on. Go ahead, Coach.
How long? We got my coach, Coach Philip Hawkins. Gonna turn my Boston defenders around, Coach. Another great year. Start off a little slow, but you like it like that. That skills be tough. And that skills will help you get to the point you at right now.
I think it has. I think that's our MO in my station. We like playing the best competition we can early. It allows us to fix some things. It allows y'all to talk how bad we are. And then we get it all squared away and move on.
Coach, a lot of discussion been going on with the offensive line. How have they improved over the last few weeks since the big controversy, so to speak?
Well, it's amazing what the bench will do to a kid. It's amazing how it affects the brain and the body all of a sudden. So I think they've gotten better every week, and that's the expectation, and I think you can see that now.
Because you talked early in the year, you talked about how pressure was that linebacker core. You said it may be one of your best ones. How have they produced for you this year?
I think Keelan's done a good job, and I think Joel's done a good job, and Tiandre Clark and Caleb Bailey have done what we need them to do. They're no different than the rest of the kids. They got to get better every week, and our goal is to be rolling first week of playoffs.
So what's your main message coming into this game? What are you telling your players to get their mindset right?
Well, we just want them to play hard and compete. That's the main goal. You can't ask for anything more. Play hard, compete, no turnovers.
What they say, Coach? We're gonna hold you up, man. We appreciate
you coming on, Coach. Good luck to you today. Yeah. Well, thank Coach for coming in and sharing a few minutes with us real fast, man. But like Brian Station, they came in on a business trip.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all. I got it. We don't. Just think about it. When we talk about it again, we're not criticizing. We know that young men make mistakes, they gonna grow. But you still a level of, I guess, expectation and accountability. You gotta play. You gotta play your best. You know what I'm saying? Like the quarterback, Brian Station. We know he can move to it. You know what I'm saying? The other quarterback, they don't need injury, but you hope to be farther ahead now than what he is, I guess.
Right. But the same thing can be said for Douglas's quarterback. Do you think he's further along as as last year, or on the same level?
He had Cutright. Cutright was a 3-year starter truck, I believe. So he had Cutright. Cutright could run, could throw. Cutright took out running a little too soon. But you had that experience. This guy just started playing it. He normally receive. He got to be one to play receiver. So it's kind of like he's an athlete. He put him at the quarterback.
Yeah. Oh, okay. We're gonna hold that thought real fast. We got the professor, Jared Peck.
Peck with the Kango.
Too hot for this Kango today. Look at all this technology you guys got going.
Hey man, we got a mess over here. But it's all good.
Let off layaway for the day.
Mr. Peck, what do you expect to see today?
Expect to see a great game. I mean, I think Douglas has still got him covered a little bit, but Douglas has also proven that when they make mistakes, they can be beaten this year. So if Brian Station takes care of the ball, absolutely huge chance to win today.
Jared, man, I gotta ask you. You've been all over the place, man. Do you think the quarterback play on both sides is gonna make a difference in this game?
Well, Jackson Stroutman has improved over last year, that's for sure. Yeah, he's improved over last year a lot. I haven't seen, is it Davis?
Yeah.
I haven't seen him since like the very beginning of the season, so I don't know how he's matured yet. He looked really shaky when I saw him, but I know he's settled down in the last few weeks, and they've gotten better. But yeah, Douglas's weakness right now is the secondary. I don't know if Henry Clay or Brian Station can expose that too much, but we'll find out.
So this rivalry is growing. What would you compare this rivalry to in the past that you've seen?
Well, I mean, it's grown. When Lex Cath and LCA got really good here in the last few years, that has been the biggest rivalry in the city. This rivalry turned out like 5,000 people a couple of years ago here on the, I think it was the first game of the season a couple of years ago, and this place was packed, and that was a really fun time. It's kind of a shame that they're doing it today, and I got to put on sunscreen. But it's going to be great no matter what. This is the biggest rivalry in the city right now, and there's no question about that. You can talk about the old, Taste Creek Lafayette rivalries, the Roy Walton Bowl, and all that stuff, and Henry Clay Lafayette back in the day. Right now, this is up there with them, but Brian Station needs to win to make it a true rivalry.
Yeah.
No Lexington team in 34 games has beaten Frederick Douglas.
Good point.
Well, Douglas returns Darion Talbot today. Do you think that helps the defense? Him, coming back on offense. They say sometimes the offense helps the defense. With him returning, do you think that helps them overall?
Oh, it definitely helps them overall. I mean, Avion Chenault has had a breakout season this year because he's like one of the primary targets now because Darion wasn't there. So to have them together now and have both those options out and the stable of running backs that they have, which has Peyton Smith,
Tate. I can't even name them all. The Dakari, Darion's little brother Dakari, who have all had big games and huge moments this season. I mean, Douglas's offense is the complete package now with Darion, and maybe Darion gets even more looks. But really, this season, Douglas's only problem has been mistakes. They make mistakes, and the other teams capitalize them. That hurt him in Manual, hurt him versus Trinity, hurt him versus.
It almost hurt him last week against Madison Central.
Yeah, almost hurt him last week against Madison Central. If Douglas plays a clean game, they're the best team in the state. But the problem is getting that clean.
Yeah. I know we talk about this big game here, but I gotta add. Was last night one of them games, one of them nights, it's like, what the world's going on? All the upsets, the teams that was winless got wins. Henry Clay, Bourbon County.
Oh, Bourbon County win last night.
Yeah. 50-20. Yeah, 50. They beat Pendleton County 50-20 last night.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's a great win for them. But I was thinking about we went to Lexington Catholic, and I went to a soccer game last night. We had the 11th region soccer championship last night. I had to cover that. And then Scott County, Woodford County was a great game. And I sent Josh to Lexington Catholic Lloyd because I've had a feeling that Lexington Catholic could beat Lloyd. Lloyd was ranked number 7 in Class 3A. And Lexington knocked him off and now should win the district championship there. But that allowed him to go to Dunbar and get the Henry Clay win as well. And so it was a huge night for Henry Clay because they won the soccer championship last night and they broke that 22-game losing streak in football.
Oh, man, against my dogs, too, at that. I was like, come on. Come on.
Yeah, I haven't won in a couple of years.
Hey. Calm down there. I went to the Woodford County and Scott County game last night.
Yeah.
And these teams were just over 1,000 yards in total offense. Right. You know what I'm saying? With Woodford County winning that game, how do you see their season moving on for the rest of the year?
I think it's a 3-way tie for the lead, and that goes to RPI from what I understand, from what Cal Oaks reported. He's a former Georgetown writer. He said that's decided by RPI. So that's a huge step for Woodford County. Like, I didn't see Woodford County putting up like 400 yards passing with Justin Workford. That was amazing last night for them to trade punches with Scott County like they did. Last year, Scott County beat that Woodford team handily. Yeah. So I didn't see what happened last night happening, but it's great for Woodford County. It's great for Woodford County to be a great football team again. Really looking forward to seeing how they go on down the line.
Well, it's decision time, Mr. Peck.
You gonna make a pick?
Yeah, everybody who comes on's got to make a pick. Like you said, Douglas is 34-0 against the city right now. Bryan Station's starting to turn it around a little bit. How do you see this game going, and what score do you see coming out of this?
Well, that's going to depend on the special teams. The Douglas special teams has been shaky. Those punts have been, sometimes they gets off a great punt, sometimes it's pretty light. The tell of the tape today is whether Bryan Station can move the ball on Douglas's defense. Douglas's defense is not what it was, but it's still one of the best in the state. I think this game is like 28-21 Douglas. That's how I see it. I'm ready for somebody to break this streak. And I will not be upset that Bryan Station breaks this streak. I can tell you that. But I don't know if it happens today.
Man, we appreciate you. Thank you for coming on.
Man, but you kiss me out, follow him on social media platforms.
Thank you.
All right, we got Principal Lester Diaz joining us, the principal of Frederick Douglass.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for having me. Pleasure to be here.
Thank you for joining us today.
Yeah. Mr. Diaz, this is your baby. How's it feel to see your baby? What it is now, as far as Douglas football. You have the diamond colors and everything. You're a Florida cat, you love playing football, so how's it feel to see this be your baby? How's it feel, bro?
I am humbled, and I don't really have the words. It was year one when we were sitting after a ball game at one of the local restaurants, and I looked over at Mike Harmon, and I thought to myself, and I said, Mike, I can't believe we did this. I can't believe we're doing this. There is a organic and natural integration between athletics, arts, and academics. If you ask a kid to be engaged and find a sense of place or a sense of community, a home at school, the research is there. They will perform academically. And when you have 100 kids on the football team, 100 kids are going to get to class on time. 100 kids are going to produce for the teacher and give them a product the teacher's asking for. So now if I can get my teachers to really push the student and teach to a higher level, it's a formula for success. Get the kids to love the school they go to, get them engaged in something that they care about and feel passionate about, and the proof is in the pudding. It's magical. We have found a level of educational utopia here where kids belong, teachers belong, they love coming to work, they love coming to school. We just have something very, very special. I was fortunate. I got to hire some really good people, and man, it's the job of my life for real. This is year 8 for me as a principal here, and it's humbling. It's a hard job. There's a lot that goes into it. You get burned out. You get a lot of pressure from different angles, but we take the stance that the kids are worth it, and we do it for them. We want to be good at ACT. We want to be good at all the sports, all the art. We want to have the best engineering program. We want to have the best business program. Because at the end of the day, they're going to graduate. They're going to look back at their experience, and what do you want those feelings, those emotions to be like, you know?
I like how you not only mentioned the athletes, you mentioned every other program to make Douglas who they are. So I really enjoyed hearing you speak, not just for the athletes, but for the entire student body as well. So that's awesome to hear.
When your principal does the little things, your students are going to do the little things. They see that. They see it in the building. When your teachers take pride, the kids are going to take pride. So we are trying to organically, through modeling and through different mechanisms, show them what it needs to look like. Because Central Kentucky needs it. The next generation of students, they're going to take our place. They're going to be sitting here doing big things, Kentucky. They're going to take our place. And what we want them is to be better than us, right? We want them to raise the bar from what we've established. So I appreciate what you guys do, man. I appreciate you guys come out here and support us.
You know, I see your passion, your energy. They say you get burned out sometimes. How do you keep this in? It's like you motivating us.
Yeah. I'm feeling like I want to get out there and go do something right now.
You feel like our kids are lost in the sauce sometimes.
Sure.
Academically in the classroom. So it's like you teach it and correct it and teach it and correction. So to have that energy, how do you keep that energy and that positive outlook?
So family's a big deal, right? I principal the way I parent. So I talk to my kids the way I talk to my biological kids. And I tell them, I say, listen, I'm going to talk to you like I'm your dad right now. This is what you're doing. This is what I need you to do. So family's a big deal. And seeing the success stories. We had a kid graduate about 4 years ago from our medical program. They got a job working for Georgetown EMS. They were jumping out the back of ambulances. We gave them that certificate in the program. The minute that kid got hired by Georgetown EMS, they were out earning their parents. So we're changing lives, man.
Right.
We are making success stories day to day, and I think that's where the secret sauce is from a longevity standpoint. Your sphere of influence here at the high school levels with the kids. When you move on to district office or when you leave the education profession, you're hoping we get it right at this level. You know?
Definitely. Well, we know that you're a big U guy. How difficult was it for you to make a decision not to ride to Louisville to go watch Miami play today and be here at Frederick Douglass?
The decision was not difficult. These are my guys. I love my boys.
Got you.
I did have to put my tickets on StubHub. I let somebody else use my parking pass. I was all set to go and cheer, man. I like Louisville. They recruit our kids and they do a good job. But this is where I belong right here. I mean, this is Bryan Station, Frederick Douglass. It doesn't get any better than this.
Right, definitely.
In Lexington, it doesn't get better than Bryan Station, Frederick Douglass.
And we know, we keep saying this is a rivalry, but it's not a rivalry until someone beats Douglass. But at this moment, this game is probably the biggest game in the city. How do you feel about, you know what I'm saying, your program being mentioned as a part of one of the biggest rivalries in the city?
Listen, I feel great about the program being mentioned, the notoriety, the state rankings. But when you talk about these guys are cousins. There's guys on both sidelines that are blood related. They played in the same little league. They came up playing baseball together. It is a rivalry. It is. They're gonna knock each other on the dirt, and then they're gonna help each other up. Kind of deal. You know, we're gonna compete at the highest level, and that's what we expect from them. I think it's awesome. Two city schools right across the street from each other playing high school football games on a beautiful Saturday. I think y'all need to come out and support both teams.
Oh,
you're sitting at home, come on out.
Mr. Diaz, before we let you go, I got to ask. Yeah. Are we going to keep this game on Saturday? Or can we get it back on Friday Night Lights? What's going to take to get it back on? I know a lot of stuff transpired in the past. How do we get it back on a Friday night?
That decision is beyond me. All I know is I give a lot of respect to Tate's Creek. I give a lot of respect to Bryan Station. I give a lot of respect to the city schools that choose to play us because they don't have to. You know? So when we have to schedule teams out of district, across the state, and in different parts of the country, really, it puts a financial strain on our program. You know, we have to fundraise more. We have to come up with travel expenses that we wouldn't have to if we were going across the street and playing Henry Clay or Lafayette or Dunbar.
Right. Well, Coach, it's decision time. Well, we know who you're choosing. How do you see this game playing out, and can you give us a score?
I'd like to see a competitive game. I'd like to see a game with limited injuries. I'd like to see both teams get an opportunity to really compete at the highest level. I want Frederick Douglass to win.
No doubt.
I want Frederick Douglass to win.
Yeah.
So what's the score? What's your prediction?
I'm going 28-21.
Hey, that's the second time. Yeah. Well, Mr. Diaz, thank you for coming on, man. We appreciate you guys.
Anytime.
No, thank you for having us. We appreciate that. Okay.
We got
What's wrong? She called me a name. Wait, okay. Yeah, you gonna cry? Okay, you gonna get up?
I'm good. How are you?
Hey, how you doing? Give it a mark. We have Douglas Chili. Go ahead. Yeah, we have Douglas's chili. Just talk. Oh, you fine? Are you the cheerleading captain?
I'm a senior, yes.
Okay, and we have Miss Donna Robinson, the Hall of Famer, the legend, the GOAT of cheerleading here in Lexington. Ladies, how are you guys doing this morning?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. So we out here in this beautiful atmosphere, Bryan Station, Frederick Douglass. What's y'all's inspiration for being out here today? You know, what brings y'all out today? I know you're a cheerleader, but how do y'all feel about being out here on a Saturday morning?
Well, I'm just excited to be able to show school spirit today on our Saturday because Bryan Station's a huge rival for us, and so this is a great way to show school spirit.
So
I'm especially excited because I graduated from Bryan Station.
Okay.
But we know you are Blue Devil at heart.
He's always trying to convert somebody. So tell the audience, like, what is it like to be a high school cheerleader? Like, what's your everyday life looking like, practice, and just tell us more.
Yeah, we're trying to That's what I'm saying. We practice about every day for like 2 hours. I love it. It keeps me on track in school, like wanting to do good in school, so I can stay on that and like keep my grades up and stuff. It helps me. It keeps me active, obviously, and I just love learning new skills through cheerleading.
Nice.
Now, this lady right here, you can't say enough good things about her. How is it being coached by her? I know she can be hard sometimes.
She sets the line for sure. She's very disciplinary.
Yeah, very disciplinary. How does it feel getting back into it after retiring for a few years, sitting in the stands, observing, and then getting back into it? How does it feel getting back into it?
It's kind of blue time here, but they had a young coach, and I was just kind of used to him, and I enjoy it. I love the sport this year. Oh, God. I don't know how to do this. All right, sorry about that.
Oh, go ahead.
I love it. I love the challenge. I love the watching girls grow from their skill level, and these kids are amazing. This squad this year, they're very skilled. And that pumps me up. I like the competition.
So, speaking of competition, do y'all have any competitions coming up here shortly?
We have a competition next weekend.
Oh, okay.
That's exciting.
Can you fill us in about that? What's going on? Where's it going to be? And how can we keep in contact?
It's at Bullitt North High School.
Okay.
It's the 26th. It's basically, it's not our like regionals, because we have regionals coming up. So
Okay.
get us to go to nationals and to state and stuff and like regions. But this is our first competition, so we can get more comfortable cheering and competing in front of a crowd before our states and stuff.
Okay, Ms. Rob, how talented is this group? Do they have enough to win the state, win the region?
Absolutely. Their skill level is off the hook. They go through the most difficult, consistent stuff. It's amazing. They're very talented. Some with mostly standings. A couple of years ago, we had 8 standings, 1 pool. Now we got like 7, 8 pools.
So Waverly, we know this is your senior year. What's your future plans for going on in the future as far as school is concerned, or probably even doing more cheerleading on the next level?
So I've committed to EKU.
Okay, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And the coach has reached out, and I'm planning on trying out actually next weekend after the competition.
Okay.
I'm going to one of their clinics to try to get my name out there so they can see.
That's exciting.
Thank you guys for joining us this morning.
Thank
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. Nice meeting you.
All right, thank you.
See you later.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you. See you later. All right. Come on.
Well, Coach Truck, we got about 14 minutes before game time. Coach Bew. Man, I don't know where Coach Truck is. Is he on?
Trying to get one of the cheerleaders from Bryan
Station.
Oh, good idea. Good idea.
Coach Truck loved the cheerleaders. You know, his daughter was one.
Definitely.
For Bryan Station, you think he'd be more of a Bryan Station fan? It's ridiculous.
I was wondering if Bryan Station's band was coming. I love their band. They get the crowd going.
They definitely. Definitely.
You bring everything out for a game like this.
You got
the
to.
band out, you bring out alumni, you do whatever. But it's energy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I hope they show up. I don't think they're gonna make it though.
Who's not gonna make it?
The Bryan Station Defenders, our band.
Oh, that's not their band?
Nah, it's Douglas.
Okay, my bad.
I think, ain't it?
No, it's Bryan Station.
Bryan Station band?
Yeah.
No, ain't no orange.
No, that's yellow and green.
Oh, okay. I can get my glass on. Too far away. Okay, that's us. That's the Fighting Defenders.
Hey, like I said, Bryan Station's band is to me, I feel like they're one of the most innovative bands in the crowd, because they love to keep their fans going with the music that they play.
Yeah. That's Bryan Station's secret sauce right there.
Definitely.
When I was a scooter, I graduated in 95, and that band would be live. They learned all the songs. And nothing but a G thing. All that, they played all that mess. You know what I'm saying? So, yes.
Playing the national anthem.
National anthem.
Okay. So we're going to hold for a second for the national anthem, and we'll be right back.
third. You saved me, boy. Appreciate that one right there.
Well, it was a blessing, wasn't it?
I'll send you the bill later.
Okay. I think they combined the bands.
Okay.
Okay.
We are
We was
in the green. Yeah. Okay.
challenging our eyes. We seen orange, we seen yellow and green.
Now you young. You supposed to be better now.
I saw what you saw. I was like, what?
I see.
We will be joined by Bryan Station cheerleading coach and cheerleader
Come
next.
this way, yeah.
I'm gonna get up and let you handle it.
Okay. Here y'all go. Here's Mike. And we got Mike place to sit down. Give us a little feedback.
Thanks.
Hello, ladies. How y'all doing?
Hi. I'm good. Oh yeah.
I'll get right there. All right.
Can you hear me though?
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
You okay? Yes, ma'am. Yeah. All right, ladies. You could please introduce yourself, Coach.
My name is Nakaya Mayberry. My name is Denatria Hicks.
All right. All right. Go ahead, y'all. You know, I'm a Bryan Station alum, 1995. So I want to send you the ladies to get down today. Y'all got to root my boys home to a victory now.
Oh, absolutely.
Every time.
Absolutely.
Coach, how long have you been coaching here at Bryan Station?
This is my third year.
Okay, that's exciting.
Third year.
Now, are you a senior in the program? Or?
Yeah, this is my third year cheering.
Okay, nice.
So we both came in together.
Yeah, nice. That's nice.
Now, you looking at cheer when you go to college?
No, I want to dance when I get to college, but I've always wanted to cheer, so I really wanted to do it throughout my high school.
Okay.
So tell us like the day in the life for a Bryan Station cheerleader. What is practice like? What is coach like?
Oh, Lord. Coach.
We don't really have any like weekend practices, so usually we go to school and then we like go home, take a nap, do whatever, and then we come in and we practice. But sometimes there are girls that come in and we're tired, but we know that we have to come in and we have to get the job done because we came here for a reason and we're on this team for a reason. So whenever first we warm up and we stretch and then we get to like working on the routine. And usually coach is just our coach. She's a regular coach. She's what a coach should be. She yells at us, she gets on us, she tells us what we need to do all the time. And most of the time we get it done, but you know, there are some times when people don't listen.
Uh-oh.
And Coach, you ain't lost your voice yet this year.
Absolutely not. I'll never lose that voice. Never will lose it. Never, ever, ever.
How is the coach of a bunch of young ladies, keeping them motivated, seeing their growth from year to year and pouring into them, you know, as life on and outside of church?
I love it. I wouldn't want to do anything else, honestly. I cheered for a very long time. I was born and raised in Lexington, so I cheered Park and Recs for as long as I could, and then I cheered at Beaumont, and I went on to Dunbar, so it's like literally in my blood, honestly. But I love it. I like to be a good mentor for them. Especially as a Black girl, it's very important to me to show them that we can play sports, we can work at the same time, they can go to school at the same time. Like, I want them to know that nothing is impossible. That is my biggest thing. Like, because I feel like sometimes they get to a point to where they think that it's impossible for them, but it's not.
You know, it's interesting you mentioned that because, you know, I ain't gonna lie, back when I was coming, it was very limited amount of young Black African American young ladies cheering. So to see the growth of it now is big, and I think a lot of y'all, both of you, have been cheerleaders because of them, but y'all doing that, making a difference and giving these young ladies a chance.
Absolutely.
I was a basketball player. I wasn't a cheerleader. I went to Dunbar. So the funny thing is the cheerleading at Dunbar was so big. I just remember practice, and we would have to end practice early or whatever, because the cheerleaders come. You know, I was like, well, damn. Excuse me, but I was like, here they come.
We got to fight for that too.
Yeah.
But I feel that though, because when I cheered, there was only probably like 5 of us. Even when I got to cheer on in college, I was one of at least 4 or 5. But now, my favorite thing is I have a big group of girls and they're all different. Like, we do have predominantly, you know, Black girls, but there's everybody. Everybody is welcome here. Like, that is my favorite thing about coaching at Station is there's no. Everybody's welcome. We're all one big happy family more than anything.
So for a young girl who's interested in getting into cheerleading, what advice or what programs would you recommend for her to do?
Honestly, just try it. Just try it out. Like, you don't have to have experience. When I made Dunbar's team, I didn't tumble.
Okay.
And she taught me how to tumble. I worked my butt off in practice, and I got to college. Like, you don't have to start. It's good if you can start as a kid, but if this is something that you want to do, just try it and make sure that you go into it with the mindset that this is what I want to do and I'm going to work hard to do it.
Now, what, I don't know if you mentioned this earlier, what colleges are you looking at?
I'm looking to go somewhere in North Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are very well spoken and carry yourself great.
Yeah.
Good to see you. Okay, thank you to your folks and your coaches.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you both being on. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Tell them who's going to win today.
Station.
All right.
First. Thank you, ladies.
It was nice meeting both of you guys.
You heard it, Ozone Mission Station Nation. He's a hater. Don't shake his hand, Coach Baby. Don't shake his hand. He's a hater. Him and that guy over there.
I'm a bulldog at heart.
There you go. There you go. Thank you.
We're going to hold that against y'all. We're going to hold that against y'all.
You know, one thing I do want to call out, we had 2 cheerleading coaches, both Black female, so that's really exciting to see. You know, you see Donna, like you said, a Hall of Famer, and then you see an up-and-coming cheerleading coach. So I feel like the cheerleading war in Lexington is in good hands, you know.
And it's great to have, you know what I'm saying, ladies like that who's helping out our youth, trying to get more African-American cheerleaders to participate in cheerleading.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
there's been a lost art here, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yes. So, guys, you, truck, we got 4 minutes to game time. It's almost time to pick a team. We, you know what I'm saying, we all tied right now this week, -5.
-5.
It's been a rough week. Yeah, we all lost 5 games this week.
5 games. I still got a couple game lead on it. A couple on me. So we all know where we're going. I just want to know, where he going. I want to get this on tape.
Oh, yeah, we live?
We live. I'm going Frederick Douglass, baby. I'm all in. Hold on.
Oh, Lord.
Let's go, baby. I'm all in. Frederick Douglass to the core, baby.
Wow. All right.
Well,
You got Miss Megan.
So I want Bryan Station to win, but I like how Douglas was warming up. They look very focused. They look serious. I'm gonna still go with the underdog. I'm gonna still go with Station by 3. But
Girl, don't do that.
I know. I gotta go with Bryan Station by 3.
Well, you ain't even go legion to nobody. You free to pick whoever you want to pick.
With the underdog, like, you know, somebody got to beat the streak. Somebody got to beat Douglas. Might as well beat Bryan Station.
Not gonna happen. Go ahead. Ozone or Mew, whoever.
Well, my thing is, if Douglas plays a clean game without the extra penalties, we know penalties are going to happen, and that's to limit the turnovers, I feel like Douglas will win this game by 3 touchdowns. I just feel like they're that much better than Bryan Station at this point. So I'm gonna go Douglas.
Please join us in our other crew.
35-14.
Okay.
I like that.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. We all lost 5 games last night. I'm behind already 2.
Oh, okay. So
I gotta keep.
You gotta catch up. You gotta make a business decision.
It's a business decision.
I love my defenders. to the bone marrow.
You know I'm cutting this out, right? You know that, right? I'm cutting this out. I'm gonna play this. I'm putting this on Facebook.
And I ain't gonna lie, it ain't a robbery like you said till you beat them.
Right.
And they for 5 years in a row, I done picked these cats. 5 years in a row, they gonna let me down.
Okay.
So I'm tell you what.
I understand.
Make it 6.
It's gotta come a day when you gotta make that decision. But today ain't that day, baby.
No. There you go. There you go. I love it. I love it.
You -6.
I love it.
I wish I had a pen. I'll circle this one. I will circle this one. Y'all.
I ain't mad at you.
No.
I don't know that song.
Oh,
It
my
sounds nice though.
Yeah,
It felt good.
It did feel good. Yeah, I'm surprised he made that pick.
Right here in front of
To the bone marrow.
right in front of these Broncos.
I appreciate
You
it.
should have ran on the other side and made that decision. I made that choice.
Yeah, they love it. They told me I had to leave.
Now take care.
Oh boy! So you're gonna be -6 at the end of the week. Hey,
Heavenly Father, say
There you go.
win.
as we are about ready to sign off, man, we want to thank Frederick Douglass High School and Bryan Slayton High School for allowing us to come over and do this pregame. Principal Diaz, Coach McPeak, and the athletic directors at Frederick Douglass for the
Nothing but
setup.
love from Douglas.
Yeah, nothing but love. And, you know, it's nothing ever personal. It's just all fun and games with us. So don't be mad at us if we don't pick your team.
Megan LaRue, thank you so much for joining us.
Anytime. I enjoy it.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Come back at halftime.
Well, we done seen all kind of upsets, so if it's gonna ever be a week, this might be the week. The way things been going.
Hey.
Oh my goodness. Let's not bring that up.
Without the maroon field. Against some Bulldogs down there.
We little dogs sometimes, man. But here, is that y'all first win?
Yes, that was our first win.
Now, you will be getting the game. We'll be coming on live on Glocard. And we'll see.
We'll see if we'll come back at halftime or not.
Good luck to both teams.
Go ahead and sign us off.
All right. Man, as always, here to be a little bit dollar. I'm Coach Mew, Miss Megan LaRue, my guy Ozar, Miss Coach Truck. Anything else?
Well, we're going to go till it kick.
All right.
Okay.
There's...
I want to see what Calvin looks like, man. You know, I want to see him take his first hit.
Rusty.
Yeah, see if he's rusty. See how he's going to
Worry
bounce
about
back.
hurting that thing, too.
Yeah. It's always a...
Back of your mind.